Hello world, it's Travis Primm, your proper real estate agent here in Austin, Texas. Today we got a good treat for you. We're looking at a house here, a 3-2 single story home in North Austin, right next to the Apple campus. And something that's going to be unique about this is you're going to notice real quick that there's no floors. Actually, the front door doesn't even open. This home right now is mid-flip. We're going to see some very interesting and see the really guts and what a house looks like. But the thing about it is a lot of these homes up here is you can choose to do this and really add that value yourself if you want to be able to get into creating wealth for yourself. Or you can actually do this to create the home that you really, really want. So if you're home builders or you're not wanting to wait that long runway, you can actually come here, do the renovations yourself, pick it out, and get a general contractor when you have an agent like myself that can help guide you through and give you all of those resources and contacts. So if you're new here to my channel, thank you for finding it. I hope you enjoy and get to look at the rest of the great content on here. If you're returning, thank you again for continuing to support the channel. If you guys could please like and subscribe, it really helps motivate me to know that, hey, this content's good, that you guys are enjoying it. And if you want to comment down there saying, hey, what do you think in this property would be really cool to add in here? Would you want to put white floors in the master? Do you want to keep the tile that exists in one room in the house? And really just let me know what kind of runs wild and what you think about the property. So with that said, let's go take a look. So we actually have one thing already starting us off here in the tour. We actually cannot open that front door because the lock is jammed right now, but that's why we're gonna do a little teleport inside, and boom, we're gonna walk straight into a floor plan that already has a very open concept here. You'd be walking right into your nice vaulted ceilings. You'd be able to have the nice open concept as soon as you walk in, straight with windows straight to the back, so you'd be able to see that nature right there with a giant fireplace accent right in the middle. So here you're going to see we already have the popcorn ceiling scraped off, which is fantastic. That's something that's a lot of work, and we already have that done in this property. Here you can see that we actually have the kitchen that's already set up. So you can see this house already has the flooring taken out, which is something that's actually more beneficial at this point in a renovation, because demoing actually takes up more work as well. So a lot of this has already been done. It's in a pretty good state to really start doing the pretty fun stuff if you enjoy the layout. So with the layout being here, you would have your kitchen appliances and over here, as well as some sinks over here. So you'd be able to really build out your kitchen in this space, and having the window behind me here, go back to take a quick peek. With the window behind me here, you'd have a nice breakfast area. So you'd have a little kitchen on both sides, followed by your pantry here, and then you can have a little island here to be able to serve it up. You'd want to be careful though, not to you're not gonna have an extending countertop here due to the entry into the master bedroom. You don't want to be walking into that, but again, you'd have this fantastic view opening up as soon as you came in here. So the layout is really, really phenomenal the moment you walk into this one. So let's take a look here at the master. In the primary here, you can see we actually have vaulted ceilings up here again, so it makes it really, really spacious. Easily fit a king bed in here. You get to see the nice windows into your patio, into your backyard. So this is beautiful. One thing that would want to keep in mind is if these are single pane, so potentially if you're energy, but they do seem to operate right now. But if you had problems with that, that would be something to be taking into account into your budget for the future. But as the primary, we have the primary suite. So you can see here we have a nice direct look back out to the front with the fogged glass, where we would have what used to exist was a tub shower combo. So you can see the tub. You can even see the previous siliconing around here where they had those sliding doors that would be here. And you can see the plumbing is already here for the tub. So with that, you can also see, hey, you got your closet here, linen closet, you got his closet, you got a his and hers closet over here. So that's great. You get his and hers, that's fantastic. And you get the commode room. So you have that privacy, and you have your dual vanity right here as well. You can see both hookups. So really this primary is already hardwired for a lot of what you would want. You have the canned lights in the ceiling. Maybe if you want, you would move those onto the wall. You know, that's really not that big of a deal at this point. But you can see actually, now that most of the demo is done, you don't have to worry about ripping a tub out. You don't have to worry about pulling all the sliding door glass off. You can actually just go ahead and start building what you want. This house is actually a really, really interesting spot where we're actually going to be, instead of trying to think about, hey, let's get rid of the old and have that vision, this is much more of what a blank slate kind of looks like when we're at this point in renovation and work. So again, as you would come out in the morning with your primary, you'd come out here and you'd see, oh, I have breakfast, here's my nice living room area and all of that. So as we would come in here, we're back passing onto the right side of the house now. You would have come in here, you would have had laundry. You have a nice setup where you have laundry coming right off the garage. So when you get all your dirty clothes, you can just dump them right in here. You're gonna have a nice 2-car garage. You can see right now it's heavy in use for renovation materials, but we have a beautiful, beautiful setup garage here. And then we're gonna go into the first secondary bedroom. So here, classic bedroom, we've taken the doors off, and you can see that the current owner is obviously an investor and trying to beautify and restore this property. They've done a really good job of it so far, and they're just midway through the process. But you can see here we have 2 big sliding closets, a lot of closet space in this one. We have a window right here for some great natural lighting that's going to be coming in. And yeah, it's also hooked up for a ceiling fan up top. So really, really good setup, what you'd hope for a room with all the guts and being set up properly. Here we have, you know, new washer or your utilities, or not utilities, your guts to the house, your HVAC interior unit, your condenser, and then you're gonna have your water heater over here. Water heater looks pretty new, and the HVAC looks like it's a bit original, so maybe that's something to keep an eye out on for your budget. Here we're gonna jump into the shared off bathroom. So again, this is a 3-2, so this would also be the bathroom that your guests are using, so you have to think of it that way as well. But this bathroom also has a double vanity setup here as well. So that's really nice. So you know you're gonna have potentially a kid or 2 over here. They're gonna have their own sink and not have to fight over a single area. But you get your shower tub combo over here as well. You can see actually, if you remember from the primary, that one had the silicone remnant still on the tile. So you can tell that one had a sliding door, but this one is a shower curtain door. So fun fact for everyone that's just trying to learn more about renovation. So, and we have trusty toilet over here. And let's continue on to the last bedroom. So you can see here, probably had a nice little accent ribbon around the wall. That's fun. And this room looks right into the backyard, bigger window than the other one. So definitely a little more privacy, a little more space as well, because you can see we got the extra space from the hallway. So this would maybe be, if you want to call dibs on an office or something, you could definitely do that. But you can see you have another big closet, a fan hookup already. So again, and the floors are already treated down to the subfloor. So all you have to do is get a flooring person in here. You could run the same flooring throughout the entire house. It would look beautiful in that kind of contiguous material. So let's go here and we'll take a quick look outside. So you can see here, again, I love the beautiful vaulted ceilings where you're gonna be able to have the fan right there, and then you're gonna have your can lights. I would say you could maybe try to get an electrician in here to get a couple more can lights. I'd get a couple more here on each side, maybe around 4 or 6 more. That's always something that you can never really go too much on. And then here we're coming out onto the patio. And you can actually see the state of the house. Even the door on the side there is, you could say, off its hinges and loose. But yeah, here we actually have a nice wooden deck. Some still reasonably sturdy. I feel comfortable walking on it, which is always a great indicator, so that's good. We have a nice covered section as well, so it looks like it's in addition off of the house, or maybe what we'd want to make sure that is grading properly. So you want to make sure that is sliding and not perfect. If it's perfectly flat, then when you get water, it's just going to sit on it. So that's going to be something we want to double check, kind of get a ladder on there and take a look at that. You can see here we already got the electrical hooked up for the fan. That's great. Everyone loves a good breeze. And then you can see here that we have a pretty private area behind us. You know, we do have neighbors, but since this neighborhood is pretty established, we have nice big trees, a lot of shade, a lot of privacy. It's not as much as if you went into a new build neighborhood where it would be what the builders have just planted, or if anything at all. So you can see here you get a nice shed, courtesy of something at one of your big box stores, and you could just store all of your lawn care or do anything you really want. So this yard is very big. You can see these nice, beautiful, mature trees. You can see that it ends up shading the majority of the yard, so that this would be something that's reasonably better used for a time like when we're in fall right now, when you want a lot more sun. And then you can use this other half over here when it's shaded by the trees to make sure you can still get outside during the summer. So, and you can see here the other beauty of having something of in a renovated, and something that needs renovation work, is you're also going to be dealing with stuff like this little bit of siding here that's going to be replaced. You know, right now when I look at something like this, I say, hey, that's just a little notch, because you can see the majority of the house is still good. You can see there's a little bit of issues with some on the bottom, right? So we'd want to double check and make sure, but when I've looked around the majority of the siding in this house, it's actually pretty good. So we'd want to try and figure out why that section is there, but in reality, the rest of the house is still looking really solid when it comes to siding as well. And you can also tell the roof is in really good condition for this area. You can see that there aren't really any areas that have missing shingles or damaged shingles. They're all kind of there. They all look still very appropriate. There are none that are flapping up. There are none that are hanging loose or anything like that. So definitely things to keep a look at, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough. Wow, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed that property tour. It's a bit different than normal, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing this other side of real estate. You know, when I see a property like this, it's just very, very appealing to me, and I'm able to help my clients really bring this vision through, especially being able to appreciate something where all the demo work is already done, and being able to really see this clean slate. And when you work with a real estate agent, to be able to take on opportunities like this just ends up finding you more and more value. Being able to have that agent that is able to help you find the resources to turn this property into something you would want, that you would really enjoy, and that you would be able to value. You know, hopefully that it's not as exciting or as polished as maybe a design center, but with the help of an agent and resources locally, this shouldn't be intimidating for y'all. And I hope that this is a little bit of a step in that direction. Again, if you like this content, if you found this useful, please do a like and subscribe. It really, really motivates me to keep going and trying to spread my knowledge and helping y'all out. Again, if anybody was interested in something like this, I would love to be able to help my clients turn this into the property of their dreams in an area that's extremely sought after and will definitely see a lot of value in the future. So with that said, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.